Don't skip. Your soulmate saw you with someone else. And it crushed them more than they expected. My child, listen closely to me today, for I am speaking directly to your weary and heavy heart. I have watched you walk through long seasons of profound loneliness and silent pain. Right now, I am moving massive mountains behind the scenes to bring your true soulmate straight into your open arms. Recently, this person saw you from a distance walking beside someone else, and it sent a cold shock through their entire being. They suddenly realized they might lose you forever, and that terrible fear completely crushed their stubborn heart. The sharp pain they felt in that very moment was much deeper than they ever expected it to be. Stay with me until the end of this message, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow. I want you to be fully prepared when this beautiful blessing finally arrives at your front door. Do not turn away now, or you might miss the clear direction your soul has been crying out for. For so long, this person tried to hide their true feelings and keep a safe, quiet distance from you. But seeing you smile with another person shattered all the false walls they built around their guarded heart. I allowed them to feel this deep sting so they would finally wake up to the absolute truth of their love. I have heard your silent prayers during those dark nights when you thought no one was listening to your pain. You have asked me why love has been so hard and why you have felt so deeply abandoned by the world. I am telling you today that every broken road was simply leading you toward this promised, beautiful future. The Lord says, when your soulmate saw you with that other person, they went back to their quiet home and wept in total silence. They asked me for a second chance to prove they are finally worthy of your precious, rare love. It absolutely crushed them to imagine your beautiful smile being given away to someone who is not them. Keep listening closely to my voice, for I have a special secret to share with you at the very end of this video. I will give you the final seal of peace so you will know without a single doubt that this connection is real. If you leave this message early, your tired mind will stay trapped in the heavy chains of worry and doubt. I am sending you small, quiet signs every single day to prepare your weary spirit for their rapid return. When you feel a sudden, unexplainable warmth in your chest, that is my holy comfort wrapping completely around you. These sweet moments of peace are absolute proof that I am actively working on your beautiful love story. Sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and cannot seem to fall back asleep no matter how hard you try. That is because your soulmate is awake at that exact same time, thinking deeply about your gentle face. They are remembering how you looked with someone else, and they are desperately praying I will bring you back. You must understand that their sudden jealousy was not born from anger, but from a profound and desperate love. It crushed them because they finally saw your true, radiant worth shining so brightly in the normal world. They realized that you are a rare treasure, and they simply cannot bear to lose you to another person. Jesus says, do not skip a single word of this message, because the final revelation will change your daily life forever. I am preparing a specific, powerful memory for you to notice tomorrow, and it will confirm everything I am saying. Hold tightly onto my voice, because I am leading you straight out of the dark wilderness of your loneliness. I need you to take the final step of trust today and completely let go of all your past hurts. If your hands are full of old, bitter pain, you will not be able to hold this brand new blessing. Release your sad memories to me right now, and let me wash your tired heart completely clean. Your soulmate is currently working through their own deep fears, desperately trying to become a much better person just for you. Seeing you with someone else made them realize they need to immediately step up and be incredibly strong. They are asking me daily for the bold courage to come forward and speak their absolute truth directly to you. I know you have felt forgotten by love, but I have never once taken my loving eyes off of you. I have fiercely guarded your path, making sure no wrong person could stay in your life for too long. Every hard goodbye you endured was just my protective way of saving you for this perfect, holy connection. When they saw you from across the busy room with another, their breath was completely stolen away in panic. It crushed them to see how easily you could walk away and build a happy life without them in it. That painful, shocking image is now burned forever into their mind, pushing them to run straight back to you. The Lord says, "Stay with me right here, because I am going to tell you exactly how to recognize them when they finally reach out." The special sign I will reveal at the end of this message will remove every single shadow of doubt from your mind. You must be very patient and hear my full instruction so you do not miss your perfectly appointed time. You have a gentle, pure spirit that brings brilliant light into a very dark and incredibly cold world. Your soulmate recognizes this beautiful light, and they are terrified of living the rest of their life in the shadows. Seeing you with another person made them realize that your warm light might shine for someone else instead. I am working deeply within their stubborn heart right now, softening the rough edges of their foolish pride. They are learning that true love requires bold action, deep vulnerability, and complete honesty with themselves and with you. I am guiding their clumsy steps so they will be perfectly ready when they finally approach your door. You might have thought that the person you were seen with meant nothing, but to your soulmate, it meant absolutely everything. It was the crushing, heavy blow they desperately needed to stop running away from their grand destiny. Sometimes I must allow a little bit of pain to break open a human heart that is sealed way too tight. You will soon feel a massive, wonderful shift in your daily life as this special person draws very near. You will experience a deep, quiet peace settling over your anxious mind, replacing all your old, heavy worries. This lasting peace is my direct, holy promise that your long season of painful waiting is finally coming to an end. Jesus says, "Listen carefully to the very end, because I have a specific, joyful blessing to speak over your beautiful future. I will give you a divine clue that will appear in your deep dreams tonight as a final, absolute confirmation. Do not let any worldly distractions pull you away from the massive miracle I am handing to you right now. I have personally collected every single tear you have ever cried over broken promises and completely failed relationships. I am turning those bitter, sad tears into a rushing river of joy that will soon flood your entire life. Your soulmate is going to gently wipe away your sadness and show you exactly what true, daily devotion looks like. When they saw you with someone else, they instantly realized how terribly empty their own life is without you. It crushed them to return to a quiet, lonely home while imagining you happily laughing with another companion. That unbearable, heavy silence was my strict way of speaking directly to their stubborn and fearful heart. You must prepare your home, your busy mind, and your weary spirit to receive this immense, life-changing love today. Forgive the blind people who hurt you in the past, because they were simply not meant for your final chapter. I am writing a beautiful, brand new story for you, and it requires a completely clean and open slate. Your soulmate is actively practicing what they will say to you when they finally see your beautiful face again. They are constantly stumbling over their nervous words, terrified that they might be entirely too late to win you back. I am giving them the firm strength to overcome their deep fear and step fully into the bright light with you. The Lord says, do not turn off this message, because the final, beautiful seal of peace is waiting for you at the very close. I am about to hand you the exact, golden key you need to unlock the grand door to your future. Stay deeply faithful, for the sweet reward I have prepared for you is far greater than your wildest dreams. You are my precious, beloved child, and I will not let you settle for a love that is only half-hearted. I allowed them to feel the crushing, heavy weight of jealousy so they would finally give you their entire soul. They now know with absolute certainty that they must offer you everything they have, or risk losing you entirely. Those random, quiet memories of them that pop into your head during the busy day are not just silly accidents. They are deep spiritual echoes of the exact moments when your soulmate is desperately crying out for you. I am steadily bridging the gap between your two lonely hearts, drawing you much closer with every passing hour. Seeing you with someone else completely destroyed their foolish illusion that they could just casually take their sweet time. It crushed them because they suddenly saw the real, terrifying possibility of a long life without your gentle grace. That harsh wake-up call was a severe mercy from my own loving hand to ensure they finally step up. Do not let silly doubt convince you that this video is just a random, accidental occurrence on your small screen. I have intentionally guided your tired eyes here today because you desperately needed to know how deeply you are loved. I am actively fighting for your lasting happiness, and I will never let you walk this hard path alone. Jesus says, pay very close attention to these final moments, because the promised, special sign is almost ready to be revealed. If you decide to leave now, you will carry the heavy, cold burden of uncertainty straight into your tomorrow. Let me give you the absolute, clear peace that your tired mind has been desperately searching for all year. Your soulmate has been staring at old, faded photographs of you, remembering the warm comfort of your gentle smile. Seeing you smile at someone else in person nearly brought them straight to their shaking knees in sheer panic. It crushed them much more than they ever expected, and now they cannot rest until they make things right. I am wrapping a thick shield of divine protection around this sacred connection so no one can ever interfere. The person you were seen with was just a temporary, passing shadow meant to push your true soulmate forward. No earthly force can ever stop the beautiful, lasting union that I have already blessed highly in the heavens. You must stand very firm in your bold faith and deeply believe that you are truly worthy of this grand love. The lying world wants you to feel small and unlovable, but I proudly call you my beautiful, beloved masterpiece. Hold your head up very high, because your soulmate sees you as the absolute most beautiful person on this earth. When they saw you laughing easily with someone else, it felt exactly like a sharp knife twisting in their chest. It crushed them to finally realize they were the foolish ones who originally let you slip right through their fingers. Now, they are literally begging me to help them quickly repair the strong bridge they so foolishly let burn. The Lord says, "We are getting much closer to the end, where I will place the final, holy seal of peace right upon your heart. You must hear this very last instruction so you can fully and bravely embrace the massive miracle coming your way. Do not let silly impatience rob you of the profound, lasting blessing I am holding out to you right now. Every single time you feel a sudden, nervous drop in your stomach, it is your spirit sensing their urgent approach. Your soulmate is steadily moving toward you right now, driven perfectly by a love they can no longer deny. They are rushing very quickly to claim your good heart before anyone else has the chance to steal you away. I have thoroughly tested both of your hearts through intense fire, and you have both emerged stronger and much wiser. Your past, heavy mistakes are completely washed away by my daily grace, leaving only wide room for pure devotion. I am gently joining your two hands together in a solid bond that the harsh storms of life will never break. It deeply crushed them to see you with someone else because they finally understood the total depth of their loss. They realized that their silly fear of commitment was absolutely nothing compared to the complete terror of losing you. That painful, jealous moment was truly the greatest gift I could have ever given to their blind and sleeping soul. You are just about to step into a glorious, sunny season of deep joy, loud laughter, and unbreakable daily security. I am permanently removing the spirit of heaviness from your tired shoulders and dressing you entirely in garments of praise. Your long, lonely, quiet wait is officially over, and your real, beautiful life is just about to finally begin. Jesus says, "Stay with me for just a little bit longer, for the final, great revelation is about to be spoken over you. I have a specific, warm word of comfort that will finally put your restless, racing mind at complete and total ease. You have traveled so very far, and the glorious finish line is right here within your eager, reaching grasp." When they saw you easily talking with another, they realized they could not spend another lonely holiday or birthday without you. It crushed them to imagine someone else holding your warm hand during the cold, quiet, and dark winter nights. They are simply praying for the exact right moment to step boldly back into your life and claim their rightful place. I truly want you to release any lingering, hot anger you might hold toward them for their past, foolish distance. They were simply not ready to handle the immense, bright light that you constantly carry in your beautiful soul. But I have thoroughly prepared them now, and they are finally strong enough to fiercely protect your precious heart. Every single time you hear a specific, familiar song that heavily reminds you of them, it is me whispering their name. I am purposefully keeping them fresh in your mind because they are rushing toward you with completely sincere intentions. They are confidently coming to offer you the genuine love and total stability you have always prayed to happily receive. Seeing you with someone else instantly stripped away all their silly, weak excuses and foolish, empty pride in 1 second. It crushed them so deeply that they promised me they would never, ever take your sweet presence for granted again. They are now a completely changed person, fully ready to honor you exactly as you truly deserve to be honored. The Lord says, listen very closely, because the final, grand seal of peace is about to be delivered directly to your willing spirit. This is the exact moment your heavy, tired heart has been faithfully waiting for throughout all these long, lonely years. Receive my holy, comforting words right now, and let them plant a permanent, strong root of hope in your soul. I have watched you give your kind heart to people who simply did not know how to value your true worth. You have often felt entirely drained, totally exhausted, and completely ready to give up on the idea of true love. But I am fiercely telling you that your exact reward for all those hard lessons is finally walking toward you now. When your soulmate spotted you across the street with that other person, they physically stopped dead in their fast tracks. It absolutely crushed them to see you looking so beautiful, so happy, and so completely out of their daily reach. That single, sharp moment of intense pain was the exact cure for all their past blindness and deep, foolish hesitation. You must not allow the loud lies of the enemy to convince you that you are destined to be completely alone. I have written your name on the very palms of my hands, and I have specifically chosen this great love for you. Trust completely in my divine plan, because I am orchestrating a joyful reunion that will absolutely shock your entire world. Do not worry about exactly how or when they will finally send that first, nervous message to your silent phone. I am perfectly managing the clock, and I am ensuring that they reach out at the exact, best possible moment. You just need to keep your heart entirely open and completely free of any dark, lingering bitterness or old resentment. Jesus says, do not look away, for the final, great sign is coming in just a few short moments to bless your day. I am about to firmly lock this sacred promise deep into your heart so nothing can ever steal your bright joy. Stay firmly planted right here, because I am handing you the beautiful map to your brand new, happy life. Your soulmate recently tried to date other people, but every single attempt left them feeling incredibly empty and totally hollow. Seeing you with someone else finally proved to them that no one on this earth could ever properly replace you. It crushed their pride to admit it, but they now know deeply that they are entirely ruined for anyone but you. I want you to sleep very peacefully tonight, knowing that I am fiercely fighting all of your silent battles for you. I am actively clearing all the heavy obstacles from your path so your soulmate can finally run straight to your door. Your only job right now is to simply breathe, rest completely, and patiently prepare to receive this massive, joyful blessing. Whenever you catch the sudden, sweet smell of a familiar scent out of nowhere, know that I am comforting you. It is a gentle, quiet reminder that your true soulmate is thinking very deeply about your beautiful, kind face right now. I am using these small, simple things to keep your faith incredibly strong while you wait for their fast return. When they saw you with someone else, they instantly felt completely sick to their stomach with a heavy, dark dread. It crushed them to picture you building a totally new, happy family with someone who did not even know your past. That horrible, dark dread is precisely what finally forced them to fall on their knees and desperately beg for my help. The Lord says, "You have finally reached the most important part of this entire message, and your exact blessing is completely ready now. I am incredibly proud of your strong endurance, your gentle kindness, and your absolute refusal to let your pure heart turn cold. Now, I am going to gently place the final, promised seal of peace directly upon your beautiful, resting spirit. Tomorrow morning, I want you to step outside and closely look for a single, small white bird resting quietly nearby. This very simple, quiet creature is the exact, holy sign I am sending to prove that my spoken promise is real. When you see it, know with total certainty that your soulmate is finalizing their bold plan to contact you very soon. They saw you with someone else, and it completely crushed them, bringing them down to their absolute, desperate lowest point. But from that broken, empty place, I firmly rebuilt their spirit and heavily filled their heart with total, unwavering courage. They are coming directly back to you, not as a weak coward, but as a fierce, loving protector of your heart. I speak a profound, mighty blessing over your life, your safe home, and your magnificent, bright future right now today. May your kind heart be entirely flooded with absolute peace, and may your long days be filled with endless, loud joy.